Hey, it's Jody Taylor of SnackySays.com. Welcome back to my podcast. I was thinking about, how can I say this? How can I put it? Stress checks, taking a stock. If you are stressed out, ask yourself why. Where am I going with this? Recently, I was stressed out. And after some reflection, I realized what was stressing me out is none of my business, literally not my business. So I don't need to take on any extra stress or strain. God, He knows I have enough. I don't need to borrow trouble. So maybe you've gone through this, or if you haven't, I hope you haven't. If you find yourself stressed out, take a stock. Ask yourself some questions. When did I start feeling like this? How is it affecting my life? Or is it affecting? Please let me know. So in my case, I realized that I was eating more when I'm not hungry, which that's fine. But why was the reason I was eating more? Again, not because of me, outside stress that I really don't need to take on. I was moving less. Same answer. And, I'm always going to check the data. So I checked my fitness apps and it was more than a feeling. Sure enough, they're in black and white. I'm not moving as much, eating way more. And listen, I don't mind eating. I love eating. I've put on weight before, and I think I've said this. All of that was good eating and good living. There is a time and place for that, right? I'm making this up, but if I went broke and I spent every penny on something I love and I enjoy, that's very different from losing money or regretting a purchase, right? I think it's the same with stress. There can be good stress in our lives or stress that is caused from pursuing your dream. Stress that's caused from the day ins and day outs of being in a relationship, or being a best friend, being a son or a daughter. That's familial stress. That's par for the course. You're in an intimate relationship. You're in a committed relationship. And I'm not talking about romantic. I mean relationships that, but it could be romantic, but relationships that count and matter. You know this person. You know their name. You're going to remember their name in 2 years, in 5 years, for the rest of your life, like that. You've probably heard this before, but if you're stressed out about something, think, are you going to be stressed out about it in 2 weeks, tomorrow, in a few years? No. If you have an interaction with someone, again, if they're not your nearest and dearest, it doesn't matter. No, I'm not going to say it doesn't matter, but it's not worth you dropping down and having a heart attack. It's not worth you, in my case, I have certain fitness goals, and I'm happy to breach them, eating my way through Ghana, for example, but not because I was set off by something I really don't need to care about in the short, mid, or long term. So anyway, just thinking about that, and I thought I would share in case, hopefully you're not going through something like this, but if you are, just to help you kind of reframe it maybe, and to reset and get back to minding your business and getting on track. If we fail, if we falter, let it be because we failed and we faltered and we messed up and people messed up, right? But not because of outside forces. That really shouldn't factor into our lives. Yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted to say. I hope that wherever you are, you're doing well and that you're eating well and taking care of yourself. This is Jody Taylor of SnackySays.com. I'm always happy to hear from folks. You can email me at Jody, JODDIE, @SnackySays.com. Thanks for listening.